have the old tradition for produce the champagne to my family because we start in 1732, and I represent 8 generations to make champagne to this place. And it's special because we have just the white grapes, and per generation we keep just the white grapes in my vineyard.
First of all, my great-grandparents starting to own some vineyards in Menil in the beginning of 19th. But they used to bring the grapes to the cooperative in Menil. Then my grandfather, from my mother's side, so André Jacquard, decided to create his own label, so of course to put his name on it. That used to be always for Récolteur Manipur and Champagne. And so it started to make his own vinification, bottling, and to commercialize by himself and with the help of my grandmother as well. Then my mother decided to continue his work beginning of 18th, and when we decided to come back, my brother and myself, in 2004, we didn't receive any pressure, to be honest with you, from our parents to say, okay, we've got some vineyards, so young people, you have to come back. Not at all. If we've done our proper decision, because you have to be a passion work.
The family champagne house, which owns 22 hectares, here mostly in Cramant, in a beautiful village, one of the most known champagne village in this region. It's a Grand Cru village, one of the 17 Grand Cru villages out of the 363 villages of Champagne. And this village is very well known for the Chardonnay grape. So our house makes mostly pure Chardonnay champagnes, Blanc de Blanc champagnes. That's our specialty. And we produce 220,000 bottles a year, which makes us, we usually say, a big small house and a small big house, kind of medium-sized house. But we are still independent, or independent winemaker.
We keep the tradition for produce the champagne, so all is making by hand.
Yeah.
So the harvest, of course, and per generation we keep the same price, the classical price, for have the good juice and after the great champagne.
Okay. The first bottle was made in 1932, which actually makes it quite a young house compared to the other ones which were created in the 1850s for the oldest ones.
Alors, in the Côte des Blancs, you find just 6 villages to produce the white grapes, and the Auger is a sort of the centre in the Côte des Blancs. So per village, you have different type of white grapes, and Auger is maybe the best.
Right. Okay. Very good.
So we are producing between 80 and 100,000 bottles per year, and we do export almost 50% of our annual production to foreign countries. First country, England, then Italy, Belgium, Norway, Sweden, United States, and private customer in France. Yeah.
Mostly use the quality of the grapes. We make pure champagne, very pure champagnes with a low dosage. For example, we just let the grapes express themselves in the wine, and we are so lucky to be in this terroir of Cramant, which is so good that makes just good champagnes. And we just put our own style, and we have it's a pretty good reputation in the champagne business.
For us, it's really important to welcome lots of people on the property, to try to communicate a lot on our work and passion and everything. And sometimes you can even have some nice relationship and to create nice links with people, which is quite important. So it's true that for me it's really important to be always here and to try to to be here for the customer because they remember you after a few months or years sometimes. And it's amazing because you can imagine that we've got all clients. They started with my grandparents and they continue with my grandparents, parents, and now us. And they are really happy about to see, a new breed.
We keep the tradition for produce the champagne. So just me produce the champagne, and I start, of course, during the harvest in September. I make the first blend with the cuvée première taille and the deuxième taille.
Okay.
After we make the malolactic fermentation because I prefer malolactic fermentation in the vats and not in the bottles.
Right.
Just me make this fermentation.
Okay.
For the blend is the same because just me decide the good blend for after my different quality of champagne.
Right.
Because with just one grapes, it's possible for me to produce 5 types of champagne.
Okay.
Because with different blend, different harvest, you have different aroma. So it's possible for me to have the same champagne all the years and per years.
Okay.
With the blend.
Yeah.